All right, so it's day 3 today. We're just packing up the car as per usual because we got another mini road trip ahead of us. It is not the nicest day outside. As you can see, it's raining. But the good news is we're going about an hour 45 up the road to the volcanic town of Taupo, which we're super excited about. Taupo, like the Lake Taupo is quite famous because it's quite beautiful now, like nowadays, but it used to be, and still is, I guess, a super volcano that once erupted like in the time of the Roman Empire. But its eruption was so massive that I think the Romans could see it from Rome, just like the light in the sky from it. We're gonna go climb a smaller kind of section of the volcano called Mount Tauhara. And then we're gonna do some hot springs after that. So hopefully, it's even starting to rain harder now. Hopefully it's not raining there. It's not supposed to be, but we'll see what happens when we get there. Let's do it. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
We are on the road and Sarah is driving us safely through this rainstorm. We just left Napier, hoping that Taupo is a lot better than here. Or so, maybe an hour 10, and it is completely different, the landscape here. Now, like completely flat, looks like farmlands. There's a few hills over that way. I guess that would be south of us. And then we're just following this big truck. But once we get out from behind these trees here, you can see the volcano that we're going towards.
All right, everyone, we're on our way to climb this old volcano. I think it was a cinder cone volcano because there's a lake at the top. And yeah, we have had a long 2-hour road trip, but like really nice. It was just really rainy. Look at all the sheep. Oh my gosh, you're feeding them or something.
Oh my gosh, look at them charging down after that tractor. Oh my gosh, the hills are crawling. Over there, amazing. And then this way we've got this one, which is the one we're gonna climb. Much smaller, but still very cool.
All right, so we have made it here. We got a little turned around. We were just trying to find this road because it's really, really small. But behind us is the mountain slash volcano. Now we're gonna get crack-a-lackin'. So it should be about a 2-hour hike all around. Yeah, anyways, we're off. Woo!
All right, so here we are, Mount Tauhara, and it says it's an ancestral mountain privately owned by the people of Tauhara. Public access is a privilege, so enjoy it. And please respect the flora, fauna, and mana of this place. Wow, you think they planned that order out? So we climb about 500 meters in altitude, 2.5K, and it's a 3 to 3.5 hour return journey.
I think it's gonna be steep.
Yeah, probably steep, but
bad.
not that actual long in distance. But yeah, here we go. I think we climb over these steps right here. Sarah has started the journey by ridiculing my outfit.
No.
She said I'm looking like a sexy Lexi, and I don't know what that means.
I said, you look good. And he said, I know, I picked my outfit myself.
Oh, I did. I'm looking like pretty, kind of looking like a Laurier dad, to be honest. Which for those of you who don't know what that means,
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. Basically means like a rich man who sends his kids to college. Anyways, we're heading up. First part of the hike is just through a farm field down there. There's a few fences you gotta climb over.
But look how amazing over the water.
Yeah, you can already see the lake. Looks amazing out there. It looks honestly like out of a movie.
I might do this hike backwards just to look.
Well, you're gonna be walking on your own because I'm not doing that. I'm just waiting for Sarah to go to the washroom right now, but I was just digging through our bag And we have so much in here in terms of layers. We got a sweater, a second sweater, a flannel, and a winter coat. So that is the key to hiking in New Zealand. What we found is like you need a ton of layers, otherwise you're gonna either freeze or boil. So I'm in my base layer right now, but got a ton of extras down there. At least we're prepared though. All right, so we've now made it to kind of a more forested area. It's looking very cool in here. So this is where I think it gets real steep, where the real climb begins. So we'll take you guys with us, of course, see what there is to see in here.
All right, we just came out of there, got to a little gap here, and it looks pretty fantastic.
Amazing, yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's really nice.
I'm so thankful we got some sunshine to see things.
Yeah, we've got such a beautiful day. We've got our trail going behind us, and yeah.
Yeah, it's great. 10 out of 10 so far.
10 out of 10, baby.
We've just reached a little creek here, and it's a lot colder, so we think we're reaching the top right now. Looks very Lord of the Ringsy in here, hey?
Yeah, it looks awesome. There's a lot of people, but everyone's very courteous, so.
Yeah, it's a tight path for sure. We'll talk about it more at the top, but like, very tight path, but you just make your way through and it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Sarah's giving the thumbs up. She's liking it.
We've got a pretty cool section in here.
Yeah, this is sweet.
It's more open and it's so mossy.
I know, check that out. Lots of overhanging trees too, which I'm always a big fan of.
Yeah, and it's so cool in here, like
yeah,
temperature-wise.
Yeah, very cool. But I think it's because we've pretty much reached the summit at this point.
I think so too.
So,
woo!
Hey, we did it. We made it to the top. Lots of people up here. It's busy, but yeah, pretty sweet. It's amazing. Let's go around to this side. This is so cool. It's very barren up here, like just like low-lying shrubs.
Look how high they come out, though.
I know.
That is crazy. Crazy.
Don't know if you can see, but there's another volcano-looking thing way out that way. Pretty hard to see, honestly. But this just looks so crazy down here. We're so high up, as you can tell from the wind, and it just looks amazing. It's just so crazy seeing like the lines in the earth. Like you can see just this forest has like been cut pretty much a straight line that just continues like due east, which is so wild. And yeah, this is the pathway we're walking on. It's so narrow you can barely see it. Yeah, pretty darn sweet up here. This is the other side now. We've walked across and there's Taupo, the city of Taupo. I guess it's a town more so down there. And then there's Lake Taupo out there with the Tongariro Mountains on the other side. And the point to the right that you can see, I'll try to get a better view of it a little further along, but it's like a little conical one, is Mount Doom, where they filmed in Lord of the Rings.
So, this is our little lunch spot. We've chosen this rock. This is the final like peak tip point. It's just like the farthest out you can walk. We'll go there after, but you can see how many people are on it. There's the volcanoes in the background, and here we are. Would highly recommend this rock, right, Simon?
Yeah, if you want to come up for lunch, this is the spot.
This is the specific rock.
We're like halfway between the part where you come up and the part where you look out over the volcanoes.
Yeah, and then we're gonna hike down, go into town, and do the hot springs. So woo, we're excited.
Buddy, we just reached the top.
All right, I'm wearing most of Simon's clothes.
Yeah.
And gloves because
It is breezy up here.
yeah. But
Very
otherwise,
cold.
We're all good.
Yeah. Pretty cool though. We just took a few photos, but this is our view right now. Just an amazing view of the lake, the town down there. There's the mountains, the Tongariro on the other side. And we are getting pretty chilly, so we're gonna make some money moves back down this thing.
We are getting out of here.
But it's a pretty magnificent sight, that's for sure. Alright, last few steps here as we get down towards the base. And we're pretty good, honestly. I don't think we're too tired.
No, I mean, like my legs are a little shaky from all the downhill, but once we're on flat ground, I think like it'll be fine again, you know?
Yeah. So there she is back up that away, the peak. And yeah, it was pretty sweet, honestly. I really enjoyed it. And I wouldn't say it was that hard either. So,
No.
I mean, the way up is definitely hard work. Way down, I would recommend bringing poles, but I mean, you don't need them. We didn't use them, obviously.
If you hike a lot, it'll just save your knees, that's all. Alright guys, so now that we're at the bottom, we thought we'd do a really quick little review of this hike in case you're interested, so you have an idea of what it's like. So we're gonna go through difficulty, how long it took us, how nice it is, if you can bring kids, and if you need specific hiking gear. So Simon, how difficult do you think it was?
Well, it said on the website going in that it was an intermediate hike, and I'd say that's pretty fair. Like, it's quite steep and quite narrow. Sorry, there's a rifle range in the background, so it's super loud here.
It has not been this loud until right now.
No. Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say it's intermediate. It's not too bad.
Yeah, there's lots of people that are dressed super, I would say inappropriately, like wearing Crocs and stuff. You'll be hurting if you do that. It's not a walk in the woods. How long it took us?
Yeah, so it was about an hour going up, and then it was about 45 minutes coming back down.
I mean, if you're like us and you want to, you know, enjoy the view, take some pictures, then you have to account for that as well. So I would say it says to give yourself 3.5 hours. If you don't normally hike, then you maybe would
Definitely want that much time.
Yeah. But if you hike a lot, like 2.5 hours is fine for like tons of breaks, including lunch. How beautiful it was. Well, we haven't been to the South Island, so, you know, we can't compare it to anything other than what we've seen in pictures. My guess would be compared to the South Island, it probably can't even hold a candle to it. But as far as, you know, hikes go, it was really nice. Walking up, there was lots of like bush. It was very tropical looking. And the view from the top was really nice. You get quite high, so you do get a nice view.
I would rate it probably like a 3.5 out of 5 stars in terms of like overall enjoyment, but the view's unreal of Lake Taupo.
Can you bring kids? I mean, we didn't bring kids. We don't have kids, but people had kids. And there were people at the top who were probably like boys who were like 10 and 11.
Yeah.
They seemed fine, but there were also little kids that I don't think were going to make it to the top.
And then in terms of gear, honestly, like just a good pair of like walking or like hiking shoes. That's honestly all you need.
You could do it in running shoes.
Yeah.
I did it in Blundstones.
Yeah, she
it
did in
wasn't like
Blundstones.
amazing, but it wasn't bad. So yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we really enjoyed it.
5.
Yep. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.